Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Well, good morning. It's Wednesday, June 18th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. So, what did you think about the story time from the Chesapeake Crossroads yesterday? I had lunch with a friend, and she said she really enjoyed it. As for me, I mainly enjoyed my grilled chicken Caesar salad at Dark Horse. If you're into grilled chicken Caesar salads, I highly recommend it. Your OMG fact for the day is weird. There's a theater in Russia where all of the actors are cats, and I'll bet you that place smells wonderful. All right, let's get into the news, shall we? Matthew Schlegel, a suspended third-grade teacher from Severna Park Elementary School, was acquitted on 18 charges, including sex abuse of a minor and multiple degrees of assault and sex offenses. The Anne Arundel County jury, after nearly 19 hours of deliberation, could not reach a verdict on the 3 remaining charges of second-degree assault, meaning a retrial on those charges does remain possible. Schlegel, who was indicted on a 55-charge count in 2024, faced allegations from multiple students describing inappropriate classroom conduct. The state chose not to prosecute 34 of those original charges, citing the potential emotional toll on children who would have to testify. The defense maintained that Schlegel was falsely accused and pointed to inconsistencies in witness statements. The partial verdict was delivered yesterday afternoon. The judge can declare a mistrial on the remaining charges and try him again on the 3. However, Schlegel's attorneys have said that they will ask the judge not to declare a mistrial and instead just issue a judgment of acquittal on the 3 remaining charges. The Annapolis City Council has officially adopted its $201.1 million operating budget and $31.1 million capital improvement plan, finalizing the city's finances for the fiscal year 2025. The mayor's budget was initially submitted at $198 million, but the council, never overlooking an opportunity to spend other people's money, upped it to $201 million. The budget holds property tax rates steady, but includes raises for the mayor, the city council members, and the city manager, following recommendations from a salary review commission. Among some of the additions is a $250,000 homeowner assistance program and continued funding for a rebate program helping landscape businesses transition away from gas-powered leaf blowers, which were banned earlier this year. The city will also invest in environmental remediation at Weems Whalen Field on Spa Road and prepare to transfer the property to the Resilience Authority to pursue federal funding for an affordable housing development they hope to build there. The budget does go into effect on July 1st. JCPenney will officially close its Annapolis Mall location on August 17th, ending a more than 40-year run at the shopping center, and it's for real this time. The closure will affect 65 employees, according to a recent WARN notice. The store was initially set to close in May, but remained open temporarily following a lease extension with the new mall owner, Centennial. A JCPenney spokesperson did confirm that no long-term lease agreement could be reached and no alternative location was found in the area. Once closed, Maryland will have only 10 JCPenney stores remaining. Replacing that department store will be Hobby Lobby, Grocery Outlet, and One Life Fitness. We did report on that several months ago. Dick's House of Sport is under construction where the old Nordstrom's was. Dave & Buster's is coming in. I believe that's going to be out near the Lord & Taylor store. And also, World of Beer is slated to open up at the former Applebee's space. The Annapolis Baygrass Music Festival is returning to Sandy Point State Park on September 20th and 21st with a powerhouse lineup and a surprise headliner, Grammy winner Molly Tuttle. She'll join acts like Green Sky Bluegrass, who are performing 2 sets on Saturday, and returning Sunday headliner Railroad Earth. Also on the bill are the Traveling McCourys, Kitchen Dwellers, Lamp, Kyle Hollingsworth Band, and more. The festival is going to feature beachside yoga, eco-programming, and family-friendly activities, along with impromptu jam sessions with artists at large Holly Bowling, Kyle Tuttle, and Patrick Rainey. You can get more details, and more importantly, you can get tickets all at baygrassfestival.com. And I know yesterday I said I would have some information on the Annapolis Songwriters Festival, and they held off on that a little bit. I expect to be able to release that secret sometime tomorrow. Hey, and congratulations to Local by Design at the Gallery. They're celebrating 10 years of supporting Annapolis artisans, and they're going to host a public birthday bash on Saturday the 28th from noon to 5. The Creative Retail Hub, which is located in the city's design district, houses over 30 small businesses, most of them women-owned, and offers handmade furniture, art, clothing, and vintage goods. The anniversary event is going to include live music by On Borrowed Time, artist demos, guest makers from years past, and complimentary refreshments. And for those not familiar, get familiar. This and their stores on Maryland Avenue and in the mall are perfect gift stores for anyone who is hard to buy for. They are truly my go-to source. This Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, Waypoint's Yacht Charters steps up to the plate, and this is a surprisingly cost-effective way to vacation. That one was a lot of fun with Kirsty, and that's going to drop at noon on Saturday. And by now, you do know the drill. Please let your friends, neighbors, and colleagues all know about our daily news recap email. It is free. It comes to your email inbox every night at 7 p.m. and is going to keep you up to speed on all of the top local news stories of the day. Plus, it's paywall free. Dropping a link right here in the show notes for you. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you. And we also want to thank our sponsors for the Daily News Brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, and Mac-Medics. So now you just need to hang tight because we have your Eye on Annapolis local weather coming up, and Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with Annapolis After Dark. All that's coming up in just a bit, so stick around.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac-Medics in Severna Park, where appointments are not necessary. Mac-Medics is an Apple-authorized premium service provider. Mac-Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac-Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac-Medics in Severna Park for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac-Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
And another good morning to you. Here is your 3-day weather outlook for Anne Arundel County. Today, you can expect the day to be warmer and very humid with clouds outpacing the sun, and an afternoon thunderstorm is possible. Highs will reach near 85 degrees, dropping to a low of about 74 overnight. Tomorrow, the steamy pattern does continue with high humidity and highs near 90. Clouds and sunshine will trade spots throughout the day. You can expect a cooler evening at around 70. Friday, humidity takes a breather as sunshine and clouds share the sky with highs around 83. Overnight lows will hover near 70 as well. Now, as we look ahead to the weekend, Saturday and Sunday appear to be perfect with lots of sunshine and highs in the 90s, accompanied by lows in the 70s. And Monday looks like an absolute scorcher at this point. Sunshine, humidity, and mid-90 degree temps. Ugh, I guess summer is here. Keep water, sunscreen, and maybe an umbrella within reach. Have fun and enjoy this classic summer weather.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
The music scene in Anne Arundel County is popping, and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, June 18th through Sunday, June 22nd. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also all three websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts and all three websites with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com. Before I get started, Eastport Rockin' is next Saturday, which is 40 local bands, 40 stages, and all on the waterfront in Eastport. And you can save $5 on each general admission ticket with my code BEEPEAR25. Again, that's BEEPEAR25, BEEPEAR25. And I have the link at the top of each day's schedule. Okay. Live music for today, Wednesday. Start with Happy Hour with Michael Waskey at Middleton Tavern. Rich Mascari will be at Galliano's up in Whitechapel. In Gambrels, George Jano of George Jano and the Fields will be at Santa Joe's on West Street. And up in Medina, Old Rusty Sax, which is Rusty Hinshaw and Jay Cleaver, will be playing the Saxy Shrimp Night at Pit Stop Pub in Pasadena. And under my other things to do listed at the bottom of each day, open mic night at Chesapeake up in the Crofton area. Thursday, get to the point for Brian Ewald. Sean Owen will be at the Beacon on the waterfront, which used to be Sam's, down at the end of Forest Drive. Rich Mascari is back at Galliano's in Whitechapel and Gambrels. And up in Medina, Brent Austin Dunn will be at the Office in Pasadena. And under my other things to do, listed at the bottom of each day, Bob Quinlan will be hosting open mic night at Copper Creek Pub in Severna Park. Weekend music. Fridays start with the Low Keys at Food Truck Fridays in Annapolis off of the Harry S. Truman Parkway. Also this Friday, the summer concert series begin at Goshen Farm in Cape St. Clair. And this week is Cape Tree and Up to 11. Also on Friday, Ben Heemstra of Ben will be at Cooper's Tavern in Edgewater. Johnny Paulus will be at Waterman's Tavern also in Edgewater. Kevin Pollack and Doghouse Blue will be making their debut at Gina's Cantina in Millersville. Brent Austin Dunn will be at Blackwall Barn and Lodge in Gambrels. Mojo Collective will be at Walden Country Club in Crofton. Blues in a Blender will be at Chesapeake also in Crofton, just down the road. David Munford will be solo acoustic at Odie's Booze Box in Odenton. And DJ All In will be spinning the tunes downstairs at Middleton Tavern, while Donald Wolcat will be upstairs in the piano bar. Up in Medina, Fess Up will be rocking the Rumor Reel in Pasadena. And over on the shore, Michael Waskey will be at Bridges, and Rickshaw Lizard will be at Ram's Head Shore House. Friday, you can end the night with DJ Aaron at the Green Turtle in Whitechapel, up in Gambrels. Saturday, here's a cool event for the kiddos. Chesapeake Children's Museum in Annapolis on Silipana Road will have a Make Music Day concert at the Rock Amphitheater in the Chesapeake Children's Museum Park. Music will be by local composer and musician Shahid McMillan. Another cool event on Saturday will be one that I will be attending, and it's the historic Goshen Farm Open House in Cape St. Clair. Music by Bach to Rock, CBJB, The Bandit 66, and Lynn G. Also on Saturday, Richard Hayward will be playing the Art Fest at Honey Harvest Farm in Lothian. Just down the road, Joey Fitz will be at Santa Joe's Riverside in Galesville. Still Down 2.0 will be rockin' Romulo Saturday night. Leslie Weber will be joining Dean and the Four-Piece Racket at 49 West. The Freebirds will be playing Ram's Head Tavern Saturday night. The Grove Lincolns will be up at Mother's in Arnold. Scorpion Rose will be rockin' Blackwall Hitch in Annapolis. DJ White Wolf will be spinning the tunes at Caliente Grill at the end of Forest Drive. Up in Medina, Miggs Country Music will be at the Rumor Reel. And Filthy Rich will be at Mike's Crab House North in Pasadena. Sunday Fun Day, start with brunch with Aaron Hawkins of Loose Ties at Mother's in Arnold. Joey Fitz will be at Ram's Head Tavern on West Street. Casey McConville will be at Annapolis Market House. And over on the shore, Ben Heemstra of Ben will be at Bridges. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find a full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.